You know what I mean? Because
You know
we are an
you need
extension of the
fucking
earth. And we
green
need
to
them.
green.
They know what they doing.
So when you say they so I'm dealing with us being connected to the universe, right? And all this alien talk lately, right? They're trying to, like you say, the radiation. It's like they trying to blot out our ancestors, trying to send us a message that they coming. I ain't talking about no Jesus shit. I'm talking about the ancestors. That's why the earth shook yesterday in a place that for 94 years it never shook. And we had, I'm from Cali.
Make a disconnect in the ethereal world, because the ether world connects the physical and spiritual world.
Right.
They can start fucking up shit in the ether plane. They can cause a gap in between that ability for us to be able to connect and communicate with the aliens or the Egungun or the universe. You feel me? So that's their ultimate thing. But see, the beautiful thing about it is each plane has 7 subplanes, and each 7 subplanes has 7 more subplanes. So they don't have that kind of technology right now. Thank the Egungun, the ancestors, and you know what I mean, the elders. They don't have that kind of technology. That's what's keeping us, and it's buying us time. But we so silly, we don't even realize the universe is forcing us to evolve. You done been quarantined all year, and you ain't evolved on no level.
Nah, they fighting. They fighting to get outside to fight over shoot. They shooting each other now. You know, they still on the same wave path. You know, they don't know what I'm talking
about. Like,
they don't know what to do. Their brains going crazy because they getting mixed signals that they can't connect to. So they lashing out at each other.
But on that note, that's why it's so important for us to evolve. For us, me, you, T.Y., everybody that can't evolve, you evolve. For those around you will be able to evolve.
Right.
They will be
That's our job.
But you cannot let yourself get, you can't let all this discord get you off the square. You gotta continue on your fucking path and let those who are gonna magnetize towards you, you teach them. You cannot change the world until you change your fucking self. That is law.
It's just
and
like
when
I
you
always
understand
say.
That,
like I always say, a light can't do nothing but be a light. Okay, a light is not in control of who decides to take and indulge in the benefits of light, and the light cannot control who wants to blot out the damn light. You just continue to be a light and do what a light do.
And what, you know, see, that's 2020.
Light and darkness.
Right in your face. Why you want to blot out the sun? Why are you scared of the sun so much, white man? Rich white man?
Because
why you want to blot out the sun? The sun brings life to everything. Flowers. You want to kill the earth because you dying.
But that's the whole thing. You know, they endangered species. It's nobody. They are the endangered species.
Nice.
They've been, you know what I'm saying? And I think I get it. I'm you know, because I try to look at both sides of the net, and I get it. It's like, damn, they in a situation where they like a wounded animal. And when a wounded animal it's gonna kill everything in its reach. It's gonna even if sometimes trying to come help him, he gonna kill you. Don't help him because he getting ready to die. He want to kill everything around him. So
but you know, it's almost funny to realize that they have to be grafted back into the fucking tree. How do they do that? The only way they can be grafted back into the tree is if they fuck with the original fucking guy.
They don't want to do
some
that.
of them is doing it by procreating with black people so they can do their thing. But some of them is just bowing down to the fact that they know who the gods of this realm is, where they came from. So they coming back to which they came. And for the ones who want to be rebels and want to like have this shit, it's gonna become a time that they're not gonna see none of us no more. Because this is gonna happen. We're gonna elevate ourselves because this shit over any fucking. The best shit that we ever fucking did is probably that Egyptian fucking shit. That's probably the best shit we ever gonna fucking do. This shit over for black people. It's time for us to get on the fucking mothership and get the fuck out of here. Stop
And that's
trying to
the
make
whole
no
concept of
fucking
being
better.
beyond human. We got to stop thinking
Beyond
we not
that.
human. We are not
We're
only
not.
human.
We're
We're more
not.
than human. We failed
We're
to this
not.
place. This is a
But
this
We're
is
not.
didn't they tell us that though? That's what I mean by 2020. They used to
yeah.
call us all these things less than
But
human
everybody can't see
because
it,
they
man.
already knew who we was.
We're not human on a whole other level.
Exactly.
So wait, let's go back. Let's go back. When y'all saying that, so when the whole thing was we was only 3/5 of a human, was that really what was that really saying? That we was not on that plane,
We're not
on that
on their
human
level.
plane.
We're not
So I mean,
designed
let's
the
just
way
be
they're
clear. Like, what are we
designed.
talking about?
Well, the two
Their
gifts.
existence is only here. Now you know how they say like white people don't have a spirit and all of those types of things, and a lot of that shit is very, very fucking true. Now we have different incarnations in this life, and it's 13 of them, which combined together we just for I'm into all of that stuff. Numerology, you can do that on another fucking day. But when I'm going to say to you is that a motherfucker that looks like me in their first incarnation, they could come back in their 12th incarnation to look like a Donald fucking Trump. To help us get us understand that fuck all this shit down here. We done with this. It's time for us to stop playing this game. Like this shit is not for us no more. And for us to like, okay, yes, while we here, do what you gotta do to make this shit comfortable for you. But 360 degrees, why is it 365 degrees in the fucking year? Because it's that fifth degree, 5%, 5% of the nations that died on the earth. It's that 5 fucking percent that's gonna figure out how to get out of the fucking circle of time. Nigga, we are eternal beings. This shit got an expiration. Why the fuck is we so invested if this shit thing is not gonna last? If all of us gonna fucking die, yeah, why are we invested over spilt milk? Your
Because
milk in your
Babylon will
refrigerator got
fall.
your milk in your refrigerator got an expiration date. And if you let that shit sit in the back of your refrigerator till after the expiration, and you take that shit out and you smell it, you ain't gonna use that in your cereal. You're gonna throw that shit away. So why the fuck are we disinvested in human shit when we not fucking human? We are beyond this shit. And that's the shit that I try to just live in myself because it's not up to me to like force this shit upon people. But
We having
anybody
a
come to
human
me and you
experience.
wanna ask me some shit, you gonna get the vicious fucking truth in your man if you want. Don't ask me shit in. Cause I'm that ratchet bitch because I live this stupid ass life the way that I fucking want to. When it comes down to my fucking spirituality, tell me a
Right.
motherfucking thing.
Hey,
So
we are
Veronica.
That's bad.
we having a human
Yes,
experience.
sir.
Oh yeah.
So in the
It's like he's
eugenics, what
driving
it
a
said
fucking
about
car.
breeding?
Wait a minute, let me go back to it. It was saying, actually I can read it again. It says eugenics, the practice or advocacy of controlled selective breeding of human populations as by sterilization to improve the population's genetic composition. That's
Improve.
what it said. It's
So like,
controlled by selective breeding, which
so
means
selective.
that's the reason why you have a Planned Parenthood here, there, and everywhere. And
And
at
who
one
did
point
it don't have who
it was
created
being
that word?
practically selected, and at one point, let me finish this. It was our people was being sterilized.
Right.
Eugenics.
That's
Let
when
me see the origin of this word. Let me see.
that's when Planned
Let me
Parenthood
see.
changed from eugenics to Planned
1883.
Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
Francis
And you
Gallatin
wanted birth
coined the
control,
term
they would
eugenics
sterilize you.
to encompass the idea of modification of. Yeah. So did you want to find out the origin of the name?
Yeah, I
You want
wanted
to
to
find out the
know what.
origin of eugenics?
Yeah.
So in 1883, Francis Gallatin in England coined the term eugenics to encompass the idea of modification of natural selection through selective breeding for the improvement of humankind.
Francis who?
That's who it is.
Daffel?
Francis Gallatin, Galton. And also, a half a century
Guillotine.
ago, eugenics became associated with Hitler, genocide, and master race theories, and its reputation has never recovered. Wow. So yeah, this
But
thing got history.
so they wanted to
Eugenics.
throw, but see, they wanted to throw. Now I'm not bigging up Hitler or none of that, but they wanted to throw Hitler. But the creator,
Under the
Hitler got it from where though? He said he got it from here. America
United
used
States.
it first. They're not gonna do that because it's America published book. America ain't gonna put themselves as the, they're gonna always throw. He borrowed it from us, England, and all of that. America.
Say that last name one more time for me. Veronica.
I think
Galantine, Galton,
Guillotine.
G-A-L. Can you hear me? Galton. Francis Galton. Guillotine, Galton.
Let's look up Margaret Sanger for me.
Oh yeah, we already know about that sister. You gotta Google her.
Yeah, but she's the queen of it. She's the queen of it.
That's why I looked up his name, because see, he's a eugenicist as well.
Right. But he fucked with her.
Yeah, it says Sir Francis Galton, FRS.
Margaret Sanger. There you go. Go ahead, CY.
No,
go ahead. I was just gonna kind of give a little background.
So basically, it's always been an attack on us genetically.
Exactly.
That's basically what I'm.
So yeah, we got to understand. Absolutely. So you got to understand eugenics. It changes its form, so it can always stay relevant. You feel what I'm saying? It changes forms from generation to generation, so it can remain relevant. It goes from, I think, Margaret Sanger to Planned Parenthood to sterilization in the 70s.
It was a reason why she had to use Planned Parenthood, though. That's what I wanted to get at, because I done ripped this new asshole. She had to change it to Planned Parenthood because eugenics was a negative name. They knew if they used the word, they knew they used the word eugenics, the black women won't come. So they had to change the name to feel like it was a benefit. Like it was beneficial to you. Right. Now it was meant for you. The reason why it's in the black neighborhood is because it was meant for you, for the black woman. But the white woman got jealous and thought the black woman was getting something better than her. Yeah. So they wanted a part. And that's where they plant backfire on.
We know it's enough. Well, let me tell you this. We know it's a known fact. No matter whatever goes on in the universe, whatever ditch you dig for somebody else, you're going to definitely fall in it. That's a known fact. That's freaking karma. So, and nobody know that.
And that's what the Queen, let her rest in peace, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, that was her whole thesis and theory. As far as the ISIS paper, that's basically what she focused on. The real war against us was genetically. She focused on that. They trying to ban her book. They're trying to ban her book, and right now they're trying to ban her book and act like it's
ISIS papers.
Yeah.
Well, it's too late because those of us who have chopped it up, it's too late.
Yeah, but
many of us just chopped it up.
They not worried about us. They worried about them babies. See, it's always an attack genetically. They don't want the youth to know that, because if the youth know what the plan she had set up, oh yeah, they're gonna be in your neighborhood. They're gonna be all up partying with your people. They already rocking to our music.
The whole plan is backfiring, brother. Every plan.
So let me ask you this, so they say that the best tactic against the enemy is to infiltrate him and to know his. Are they succeeding?
Say it again.
What is their numbers? What is their numbers? They try to annihilate us. Are their numbers exceeding ours? Or are they not?
No, sis, no. That's what I'm saying. This argument is like, no, we shouldn't even be having this conversation.
No, at all.
No, the whole planet will be brown.
Because no matter what the fuck they try, and they have tried for a long fucking time, and nothing that they try has fucking worked. Even down to fucking oppressing the real motherfuckers. Like there's nothing that they have tried that's gonna work. And yes, it's great to bring awareness to these type of things because an enlightened mind is an enlightened mind. And when you know something, ignorance is bliss. Once you know, you fucking know. So at the end of the day, it's cool. Our grandmamas was having fucking 12 and 13 and 15 babies by one nigga. So at the end of the day, you're not gonna really like whatever you're trying to do, it's gonna backfire. Like you said, like you digging your own fucking shit. Your numbers are going down. Motherfucking white people is like about to be on the brink of extinction because what's happening? Mother Earth is doing what? She's heating up. And when you got a cold or something, what they say, back in the day, you drink a little hot toddy and a little liquor, it'll heat your body up. You get under the fucking covers and you sweat that shit out. The sun hates these niggas. The sun hates them. The sun hates them. So at the end of the day, this is getting hotter and hotter. But one thing that I have to say to my people is that through vaccination and eating McDonald's and all that stupid ass fucking GMO shit, some of y'all gonna fucking go to. Y'all got to go because with all of these things, there are fucking up. They're fucking with our DNA. And with some people, the shit is working, but with some people, you can't. You just can't fuck with it.
You know what? I want to say, I ain't mean to cut you off, Isha, but I wanted to kind of talk about the solution a little bit, right? And we was talking about another piece we was going to talk about, and that's relationships, sex, and intimacy during the times like pre-pandemic and post-pandemic. Because I know we running a little short on time, but I want to kind of use that as a solution to our problem and to cause a connection to offset the disconnection through sex, of course, relationships, and intimacy between, it's just in relationships, whether it's man and woman, son, daughter, just relationships in general, it can bring us more closer together. I think that would be like a topic we should talk about to like kind of end it.
Yes, so
our problems. Y'all want to kick it off? Who want to kick that off?
Like you said, Issa, you said, don't worry about everybody else. You be the change, right? You change. You can't change the world if you don't change, right? I feel like instead of bashing examples that we do have in front of us, like saying what Beyonce and Jay-Z, anything they do is demonic, why not say that's black magic? I mean, that's a married power couple. That is a black powerful couple. But we got so many black powerful couples out here.
You subscribing to some evil,
Right. Like why we always gotta bash our own, and they the ones living the example.
But that's what
people fear what they don't know. They fear what they don't know. That's why so many people are afraid to die.
A family that's creating generational wealth. They got their kids straight. They having more babies. That's the key. That's the solution. Keep having the damn babies, but make sure you can take care of them. I'm talking about even after death.
Absolutely. Hey, that's our whole MO right now. Is to really become financially
gonna be okay because they set themselves up right. They saw opportunity to get with each other. You could call it a business thing, but they still together. They went through a storm, but they still together in the public eye. They still together. You got Fantasia and Kendall Taylor. They on Facebook every night giving relationship advice about black magic. This is what I call black magic and black power.
So on that note, John, inform us on what we should be doing to create these black magical relationships.
We have to have respect The whole thing that's going on with our community right now is a lack of respect for each other. This is what I mean by value our life. Respect. You ain't got to, even if you do what you do and you ain't on my same chakra, I still can respect you at the lane you are. I can greet you and hey, and move on. You know, I ain't got to sit there and preach to you. No, just show them respect. Show me respect. Like I always tell you, give somebody a compliment even when you don't want to.
And we have
Because
to learn how to
we've
put the
been through it.
sacredness back into
We've been
sex.
through it. But we baby kids. We don't die. We multiply.
I love that one. And if we ain't learned anything from this conversation, we are like baby kids. Somebody, how they try to destroy us, we just keep on multiplying. Even if it's out of wedlock, the different, and you know what? I gotta say this. I admire. You say what?
I said that's their laws.
I gotta admire.
Wedlock and all that talk is religion talk. That's their laws. We didn't move on that type of energy, man. Africa, man, if you could take care of your woman, you can have multiple women. If a woman is queen and she's powerful, she can have multiple men. She can take, you know what I'm saying? It's just the way of life. Like, love is love. You can't tell nobody how to love. Can't tell anybody who to love, how many to love. We supposed to love all of each other.
That's anybody, not just the man.
Right, anybody. Okay. The women too.
Okay.
Nefertiti was a powerful woman.
Right.
Nefertiti was a powerful woman that had multiple kings.
I know.
But she didn't let her king stay with her.
That was the whole beauty of the last conversation we had about the sacred whore, which was really Isis, right?
Right.
According to the book of death, she slept with like over 100 dudes in one night, and them they was tired out, and she like basically she told him go get all the men from your village and bring them, right?
She was going
your village and bring them, right? Because that's our domain. But that's another thing. As a Black community, we don't. Sex has lost its intimacy. It's like, barbershop talk. No man or woman can be out in the streets talking about their bedroom affairs. We don't value, that it's a ritual. It really is. It's a sexual energy exchange going on.
That's the most powerful.
They don't know. They don't know.
Sex magic. That's the most powerful shit.
They don't know.
Right. And why you think Samson got his hair cut off?
They think it's just a bang, 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 skeet, skeet, skeet. Bang, 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 skeet, skeet, skeet.
Laid down with no energy. Samson was the strongest man because of his hair, right?
And he got took down by a woman.
He got took down by a woman because she drained him and made him lay to rest and brought the enemy in. They cut his hair. He woke up weak.
And that's the woman's domain anyway. That's her domain. She rules in the sexual plane.
She can either fucking bless you or she can curse you. And you better be careful how you treat a woman.
I just said that to say we gotta stop being so humpish. We do. We gotta stop. Just everybody stop fucking for a minute. Can we on a 48-hour don't know fucking fast, right? I'm just saying to get us all our households, our communities, on some different shit, man. Because the way we going, it's like we sick. We sick physically, spiritually, and damn, man, we gotta for this shit, man, because I'm talking about literally our people. I look around, you can look at the people and see they sick.
Yeah, you can look in their eyes. There's
eyes, they skin complexion, they limping, and all type of stuff. Like, man, we gotta love ourselves better. We don't realize that we exemplifying a strong, great level of self-hate.
Have a cookout without having violence. Like, let's just harmonize. And
that's the thing.
If they live like that,
if they could vibrate, and I know it's for me. I ain't trying to impose my will on nobody. Like, the spiritual journey is a walk everybody got to take for themselves within themselves, But with that being said, you know, if we could kind of just keep being who we are, just keep being, let our light shine, live your life, and just pray it resonate with somebody. You know
Because
what I'm
we
saying?
all are gifted. We
Each
all are
one,
gifted.
each
It's up to you to
one.
find out what is your gift. But you can't find your gift if every day you're under a substance that controls your chakra. You know,
Yeah,
some
exactly.
days you got to detox yourself. You got to be
Of
sober
course you
some
do.
days.
That's
You
right.
know, you
That's right.
got to stop taking them over, young boys. Stop popping them over the counter pills, man. That's how they got control of y'all, to where y'all losing y'all damn mind.
That's because they looking for escapism, man. It's no different
And,
from the elder smoking the pipe. It's no different.
Right.
and what we don't ever talk about is everybody want to say how emotional women are and all of those things. But the man have the same stuff. Our black men have the same type of hurt. Not on the same level, but the same type of hurt. So you're looking at these men who want multiple women. It's only an ego boost because they insecure.
They
So
feel
you so
inadequate.
fucking,
Yep.
you're
Yep.
inadequate, you're insecure. So all of these women that you lying to and all of these things, they make you feel better about yourself. But you're still not quenching the thirst that needs to be quenched. And it's an eternal fucking thirst that's never going to be quenched by using fucking sex.
That's
You
he
can
on
fuck a million bitches
he on
94
his
north.
Shango
And
shit. You
nigga,
know,
you
I can
still
Albert
gonna be
in
fucked up on
everybody.
the inside.
Bingo. But see, nah, but for real, what men are scared to say is, and
I'm hurt.
why
I'm
they
hurt
do
too,
that?
bitch.
Yeah,
I want to
right,
cry too, bitch.
right. So
I'm
they
hurt
won't say
too.
that. You know, you've been hurt,
Right.
and you looking for love. You just want to be loved, just like that
Hey,
woman want to be loved.
That's right.
You
that,
know, it's okay to say that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
oh
That's why I
boy,
said.
it is.
Y'all,
Nobody's
y'all,
ever
that's
told
why the
them
women
that though.
looking at y'all funny, because all y'all doing is bro loving. You
Nobody
showing
ever
love more
told
to
them.
your
It look
niggas.
mad gay.
You
I
It
showing
don't think
makes
it
more
no
look gay,
love to
difference.
your
people,
niggas
but it
than
do
you
look a
can,
little bit
that you won't even protect. You see a man slap a woman in public, you ain't even gonna defend her. You gonna high
What did
five
she
with your
do?
nigga.
What did she do to make him slap her?
You ain't gonna
That's
check
the
your boy and
mentality
let
of
him know
men.
he wrong and help that woman off the ground, or slap
No,
that man back.
that's the whole thing. You know, we had this conversation before, Veronica and I. You know, guys and women too, all right? But the brothers don't call each other on their bullshit.
We don't.
Guys be
Oh,
scared to call
oh, but
other
they
brothers
quick
on
to
their
call the
bullshit.
women.
They'll be,
Oh, I was, yo, I'm sorry. I just
no,
had to say
it's
one
okay.
fucking thing.
It's okay, go
Like,
ahead.
like I was just sharing with John earlier today. Like the viciousness that I seen about motherfuckers on my timeline talking about the Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B songs. Y'all so quick to call up bitches, whores, and all of those fucking things. But when I heard motherfucking slob on my knife, was anybody saying like, oh, one day these rap ass niggas is gonna turn y'all little boys into fuck boys? Like, I never heard that. But oh, you want women to be more accountable for themselves than you are even willing to hold your brother, your cousin, your little son. You'll give your little boy condoms, but you tell your little girl to keep her fucking legs closed. What kind of shit is that? You tell them shit the same motherfucking thing. Be responsible, whatever the fuck that means. And wherever if you good with the consequences, do it. But if you're not,
Veronica,
you scared to go to jail, you scared to get pregnant, you scared to get an STD, stop doing the shit to the
Veronica,
fucking leaders
Yes,
and those
ma'am.
fucking
we
places.
was
To
just
my
talking
son
about this
and to my
yesterday.
fucking daughter. Fuck you mean.
It's in the
Look,
east.
here you go right here. It's that little hot ass little girl, you know, not the little boy. He ain't got nothing to do with it.
Right.
He got pregnant because she should have kept her legs closed. That little hot ass little girl. You feel me? But they patting
Girl,
that boy on the back at the same time, like you hitting that, you know,
you hit
you
that.
pussy, you doing
What
this,
kind
you
of
know.
shit what message are we really sending?
And,
Like, and
and,
I'm
and,
not
and,
with this shit.
and when you talk
I'm
about
not
the
with the shit. Like,
hot little
I'm not
girls,
with
right?
no.
It be women too. It be older women that be wanting to point out, oh, she a little hot in the ass.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
You
you
just
That's
not
talking about
you not
society.
sitting her
yesterday.
That's
down and
society,
educating her,
period.
right? You
Whether
know
it's
what I'm saying?
man or
The
woman or
oppression
child.
that
That
men
little
have
girl
put
is
on
always
women to
villainized.
not be comfortable with their fucking selves. So even if your grandmother was a
Really
low
taking
key
away their
hoe,
confidence. Really, I
low
feel like
key
it's a
hoe,
confidence
you
killer.
had to hide the fact that she was a low key hoe. The
Listen,
mama. That's why I say, like, some of these fuck boys out here can never come to terms with the fact that their mama was a fucking vicious ass whore. So now you're trying to blame and fuck up other women based upon the fact that they was, you mad at your mama because you think all of these niggas in and out the
Not
fucking house
just a whore,
the
vicious
mother.
ass
Like,
whore.
so you
Listen,
fucked up
that's what
the
Eddie
different type
Griffin.
of
That's what Eddie
level.
Griffin said. The biggest,
I'm a hood
the
psychologist.
biggest
I
hoe
can't
on
be nothing but
motherfucking earth
myself. I'm
was
too
your
hood
mama.
to be in the corporate world. But I got a degree though. You would never think I have a degree.
But yeah, man.
Washington University, class of 03. Fuck that shit.
And like
I'm a
the
hood
elder said,
psychologist.
them
I'm for my
cocktail degrees.
people.
We all got degrees on this motherfucker. Fuck them cocktail
Right.
degrees.
I'm a hood ass psychologist. I was not meant to be in nobody's
Look, so
corporate
you don't
nothing.
get this knowledge
Because
in
my people
college
is not
right
coming
here.
to no fucking office. I gotta meet them where the fuck they at.
You don't get this knowledge in college. Not at all.
Well, I'm not gonna hold you guys up. I appreciate it. We had a good show. And what we learned today is that we baby's kids.
Hey,
We
we
don't
gotta
die.
find
Don't die, we must
Hey, we
die.
gotta talk about some solutions about that abortion shit though.
Yes.
That's
I
real.
mean, we gonna build on that because I'm gonna do some more research.
Build
I'm
on
on the
that. Me
road. It
too.
sucks. I really wanted to dig in deeper, but like I just wanted to put that number out there because 22.5, that's extremely high for 50 years.
Look, check this out though, just to put this out
Within
there. If
50
y'all get a
years is
chance,
20,
if y'all beat
but
to it, check out this article. I think it was written today or yesterday, New York Times. They talking about the abortion issue, but Black Lives Matter is getting involved with this shit. So I'm finding this very interesting. Like, what could they even be? What could they even have to do?
we didn't build that building. We ain't them doctors that's doing that shit. Y'all,
My
see, that's
thing
the
is,
thing I
what
said.
could
They
Black
give you
Lives
the weapon,
Matter
right?
have to do
They
with
give
the
you the weapon and then try to turn around and accuse you as the killer. Man, y'all the ones doing this shit. Y'all built that building in our neighborhood. Black women wouldn't know nothing about that if you didn't build that shit.
And guess what? You
They
know
would have
You
had
have
to
the
deal.
15
They would have had to
babies.
deal with their
15,
pregnancy just
16
like the
babies.
color
And
purple.
even
Remember in the color purple, Sheila got pregnant by her daddy.
This was the
Remember that?
dialogue though. When all those little joints started popping up in the hoods, this was the dialogue. Plan your life. You don't have to be a young mother at 16. It's better to just plan your life,
I was on
structure
birth
your
control
life, and
from the
have your
time I was
family down the
Dang.
line.
I was on birth control from the time I was probably about, I ain't start fucking until I was like 21. From the time I was 21 up until 30, more recent, like, when I got with my last surgery, I've been raised like,
What we really need to do is go ahead.
2013, but I got off that fucking shit because I started researching and
Right.
figuring out that shit was just not like, it's not the business, it's not for me. So like you really have to find their own path, and when you start to hear information, you really have to learn how to like internalize it for yourself. This is even though we all in the collective together, our parents are our own individual ones. And it might not seem like it, but I'm very much so an empath. I have to always protect my energy. And that's why it might always come across a little bit more serious. But my love for my people runs so fucking deep that I sometimes have to draw back. So, like, I will always do the young black girls, like, the real information out here. And I let them know that every day. And I was never on no Christian virgin shit, even though I lost my virginity later on in life. But my whole shit is that I'm not telling you how to do it. I'm telling you my journey. I just figure out what the fuck it is supposed to be.
Right. And we're gonna, it's episode 10, value your life, my people. Value life, man. And that's
we need
to
a
the
part 2 on this.
Yeah, we
We go back and do
definitely
some research. We definitely, that's what we look at, the value of life.
Value life, man. Our brothers, I'm talking to my brothers, just me. Please go find something to do besides riding around and getting it. Find something to do besides riding around and get it. Go pick up a book. Man, go research something new, like a business, how to start it. know, because y'all got too much time on your hand that y'all. I mean, the other day was 50 shots shot in Charlotte. Not one person hit. I'm talking about close range. The white dude's house had the Ring doorbell camera, caught it all on camera. You caught on camera, it's cameras everywhere. Go find you something to do. Period. Y'all too young to be locked up. Y'all too young to be dying. You should be blessed and value your life that you wasn't one of them 22.5 million. So somebody cared about you enough to let you come through that vaginal gland.
I'm gonna get on spiritual shit the next time I come on because it's 2.5 million. Any spirit that was meant to incarnate here, they're gonna come. No matter if it's through my vessel or through either of my other 60 vessels that was here, they're gonna come. And we just tear ourselves up over shit that is really not. You can warn, you can't get caught up. I'm not talking none of that shit. So with all y'all bitches out here who had abortion, y'all got a different mindset now. Don't be caught up over that shit. But never judge another bitch if she chooses to fucking have an abortion because you don't know her story.
Right.
She's a fucking whore out here just fucking 90 going north, or she's a bitch that got fucking raped. Like, her story is hers and it belongs to her, and she got to deal with that fucking shit. It's not up to you to judge no motherfucking.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I mean, a lot of sisters, you know, I'm sure sisters who experienced the abortion thing, they basically destroy some part of themselves as to where it's not, you can't just get rid of that
Right.
psychologically. You just can't wipe that slate away, you know. Some, and even the ones that were put in positions where they feel like they was forced to have to make that decision, you know, my heart go out to them because some people don't come back from that psychologically. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, and that's where you get those anti-abortion type of bitches from.
Exactly. You know?
Bitches is abortion and they don't feel no type of way about it. You got fucking balance in this earth. So don't push those shit because you're guilty or for another bitch who got an abortion and she forgot about that. So that is just shit. And I see what you're saying, but you cannot put that thought or that shit in somebody's mind who they don't care about that. And because of that. And that's why I know we don't got no time, but it was two situations I dealt with in my young years before I even had a child. One female, I didn't have no sense. Like, I didn't know, like, she was young. This was in my, like, first year of college. She got pregnant. One of my, like, mama, best homie, she wanted to have an abortion. I had to talk to my fucking sister, like, damn, like, I don't know what to do. I was the only one with a car at that time. My sister had my fucking nephew when I was 13 and she was 18. Her fucking first year of college. She said herself was the best thing that ever fucking happened to her. And she would never, like, encourage somebody to do this, but she would never shun them. And at that point, I didn't even think of that. So what I said to her was that even though I can't take you to get the abortion. And that was my case at 19 years old. And a few days later, she ended up having a fucking mission. That's shit. But some years later, when I was about 23, 24, I was living in Japan. And I had a bitch that, you touch that bitch, she's pregnant. She don't use protection and none of that stuff. I actually took her to get an abortion. When that bitch came out that abortion thing, she was skipping. Like, she was so fucking happy. I was like, I never, and let me be clear, I had never been pregnant at that fucking time.
And you know what?
So I didn't trust neither one of my friends, but like like what I'm gonna say to a woman who chooses to do that shit for whatever the fuck reason it is, and I can't.
Now, I could see from a young girl standpoint, because I can just imagine probably a young girl probably, you know, having sex and the parents probably not aware, and then she wound up pregnant. That's got to be like a scary ass place to be, right?
I know females who got
and then the little boy, he's so immature, he probably ain't ready to take responsibility as a father. He's scared too. You know what I mean? And it's like some people find themselves in a position where it's like they in that dark place, that spooky place, like, oh, what I'm gonna do? My mama can't find out I'm pregnant. type situations. You know what I mean? Y'all feel where I'm coming from?
Yeah, yeah. I think about that every day, having a daughter, you know, and with my daughter at 11 already having her cycle, even though that's private, but she started already.
Right.
That's just scary. I'm involved with my child's life, so it's scary because I was once a young boy, and I know how young boys can be. I know how antagonizing and probing and poking, you know, just hey, you know, because we feeling ourselves too. You know, we don't know what we got, so we just really getting to know what we got down there as a young boy. So we experiment, they want to experiment, and all I can do is give her game, you know, because we at a point, everything is given to them through a phone, through a computer, you know. Older kids on the bus talking reckless, you know, they got to ride the bus with the older kids. They're gonna find out because I was once a child. I learned about a lot of things about it. You know, I remember the first time I heard about somebody. This is elementary school now, Inglewood. Was talking about popping cherries. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like that's how I was young. You know, they talking like that. You know, I didn't know what it was. You know, I had to sit there and just be quiet and listen. And it's like, dang, you know. So I imagine what my child at 11, the things she done heard and the things she done seen. You know, all I could do is give her game.
Yeah.
That's all I can do. Because she gonna do what she wanna do. They gonna, you know, I'd rather her be able to come to me and then sneak.
But I'm gonna tell you something.
Well, let me see. Can I
Being
say
a man, being a
Can I say
man.
this, John, as a parent? Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, see. But then I want to say something to the community.
No, go V, go because you haven't said much.
I just want to say this as a parent and as a single mother of a son of 22, a daughter is 18. Can you hear me? A daughter is 18, and I have a 16-year-old and a 12-year-old. She just turned 13, right? 3 daughters and 1 son. I can say this as a parent, you must be the model for your children.
Right.
You got to be that model that they see, because they're gonna emulate you and your actions. Okay. And as far as you teaching your children, you have to stay connected. You got to stay connected. You cannot leave them alone on this journey. They will explore and they will fall into the wrong hands. So you must be connected with them. You cannot allow the media to raise your children. You cannot allow the cell phone, the YouTube to let them understand that that's life and that's the way life's supposed to go. It's not easy, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm not the perfect person, but it's certain things that I do that they know that I'm not going for. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, mama ain't on that, and that's the type of person that kind of, I try to emulate what I want them to do. So, but that being said, hey, and I can't say they ain't gonna fall from grace sometimes, because they will. But if you got to stay connected with your children,
right?
You got to mentor.
You know how you raised them. You gave them all the proper tools to make it in this life. Now, you have to understand that just because I raised you a certain way, you're gonna have you got free will. This is a free will world we live in. So you might want to do something else. But I know I taught you to use a hammer to nail in a nail. And if you choose to use a screwdriver to try to fucking nail in a nail with that shit, I cannot be fucked up and think I failed as a parent because you chose to do something fucking different. Me, my brother, and my sister grew up in the same fucking household. All 3 of us was fucking different. We just couldn't. Were we all raised the same? You got time right. I see that shit every day. But I'm not gonna have I have one child. And I can't be okay. But I have one child. And I know how I raised my child. But it's gonna come a time she's gonna come to a crossroads. And it's going to be up to her to choose what she's gonna fucking do. It's not gonna fuck me up as a parent if she chooses fuck you. Because I know what the fuck I fucking did. Now, okay, I'm not supposed to be fucking good, and I'm not gonna tear myself up about that. This human race can be so vicious. And we can really get ourselves fucked up, and our children is like the worst way we can be fucked up in this life through our fucking children. But we can have liberation philosophy as well. It just depends. The mind is that. But you can't be fucked up about what your fucking food, your fucking children choose to do. Because you chose to do what the fuck you want to do. You was raised a certain way too, right? So at the end of the day, your children have the same fucking options. No matter what you show them or don't show them. Some of our parents didn't know how to do nothing but what they know. And their parents before that, and then their parents before that was probably slaves. So let's just be clear, we are dealing with some deep ass fucking shit and we can't get fucked up over where the fuck we are. We gotta understand where the fuck we at right now. This shit is perfect. Instead of
And
let's us be exactly where the fuck we are supposed to be. So stop seeing your cup as half empty and start seeing it as half fucking full. Because you are definitely in a position at this point in 2020 where you take the second.
hey, check this out, right, John? To add what you were saying about how you give your daughter the game, and I'm saying this as a woman because those conversations that you give her as a man are just as valuable as her mother talking to her. Okay,
They're
and I'm
never gonna
telling
go
you from
anywhere.
experience because I can remember my life was pretty much like how Scarface used to explain how his dad used to ride him around in the car and point out this, he drinking on a Pepsi Cola and his pops drinking on a pint, but he drive me around the hood and pointing shit out like, you see them on that corner? Don't do this, don't be like that. Them guys right there, keep them niggas at your ears, all that kind of stuff. That is very vital to a young woman's growth process. So keep doing that to your daughter. It's
Right.
Yeah,
resonating with her. You know what I'm saying?
it is.
It's resonating
No
with her.
matter what happens. I was a vicious daddy girl. I had my daddy till I was
That's
12
right.
years old. My daddy
That's
died when
right.
I was 12.
That's right.
But everything that my daddy ever taught me, and like shit, I'm a brown skinned girl. I love my about how she fucking light skin fucking sister. How can I really fuck somebody up in the world that you live in? Like my daddy was light skinned, my sister was light skinned, I'm brown skinned, my mother's brown skinned. But my daddy always, he never missed a beat on how beautiful I was, how important I was, how all of these things, and that might, make it hard for niggas to fuck with me now because of age, because my fucking confidence is on 1,000. However, what a father instills in his daughter is so important.
That's
Not
right.
only have my father for 12 fucking years, I'm fucking about to be 40 in a few minutes. And that's just shit for me.
That's
It's
crazy because Ivy earlier was saying the same thing. How like right before I interviewed her, she was on the phone with her dad. So it's like
mm,
that's why I gotta
And
be
my
there.
dad like
My
this.
first child, I ain't
absolutely.
gonna
And
lie,
I
I'm a
commend
my
product
you,
of my
brother.
nephew.
Thank
daddy.
you for being there for her.
To
Because
this
a
day,
lot of
me and my
us
pops.
who don't have a man in
Right.
our life to do what you do. And that's really, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. But thank you for
That's
fucking
right.
doing what you're
Like
supposed to
Veronica
do.
said, you setting the precedent in her life. You letting her know,
Yes,
you teaching her how she should be treated. She should expect for another guy to treat her.
Right.
Right? You setting that precedent.
Megan Thee
So
Stallion and Cardi B can't not make your daughter a whore.
And
that's
I
They
right.
ain't
can't
tripping
do it.
off that. Look,
Because you
I ain't tripping off that.
already setting the precedent. So,
Right.
That's
Like
right.
she already know I
Jesus.
ain't going for that. I ain't even watched that video, so I ain't even that ain't that none of that appeased me because one is married. So like and the dudes that you was arguing, like I said earlier, them fake hotep niggas, yeah, he was jacking
No
off to
tech.
the video.
You
What
mean
He's
is
them?
the
talking
You
about
mean
they
hotel? What is
you
the
mean them
Not
whole
no
hotel
tapping?
tech.
do, y'all? Give me
You mean
that.
them
No,
whole tapping niggas?
yeah,
Them
so
What
whole
is
no
that,
tech.
tapping niggas.
y'all? Y'all
They ain't
tell
whole
me what a
tapping. They whole
hotel
tapping.
brother
They
is.
tapping
Show me
all
a
the hoes.
hotel.
Hotep,
Oh,
Nixie,
They whole
Hotep
What
is
tapping.
they
sacred.
doing, sis?
No,
Whole
Hotep is
tapping.
sacred, but you have a lot of imposters out here.
Hey, look, they
Hotep,
whole
yeah.
What
tapping.
does
Hotep
that
is very
mean?
sacred. Hotep is peace.
It's
It's a
peace.
It's
greeting.
I
peace.
know
It's
I
peace.
know what that
Hey,
means.
look, I
I
call
know
them
Like
whole
hotel
amen.
tapping.
means, but I'm talking
Like
who's a
Ashe.
hotel boy.
They whole tapping. They ain't whole tapping. They
Yeah,
whole
they ain't
tapping. They tapping
Hotep, and
all the
they
hoes.
use
No.
they using their knowledge to get ass.
Pimping the teachings,
That's
G.
right.
It's
It's
what
like
I'm
a new
talking
way
about.
to get pussy.
But
Like these
Pimping
niggas
the
is really
pimping the
we go.
teachings.
Well, that's another subject. Let's get off of here.
okay.
So
Pimping the
I
teachings.
love y'all, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. The theme, episode 10, value our life. Uh, Black life is black magic, man. value life, bro. You know, if you got life and you black and you here and you know the history, if you don't know the history, get up under your elders, man. Stop disrespecting the elders and learn something before they leave you, because they got to transform soon. So,
hey, man.
black life coming from a black woman and a black man is magic. And black life is black magic. Black magic equals black power. And get it right. And that equals the pyramid, the real trinity. That the Christians don't even want to call the Holy Ghost a woman. You know,
Right.
that's what the real Trinity is.
Talk about that one day.
Yeah, no, that's
Right.
another subject. We deal with religion another time, but
They spooked
yeah,
up.
the
They know
real
that
Trinity is
Man, woman, and child.
man, woman, and child. Osiris, Isis, Haru. Period. The Son of God is the sun that rises every morning, that wakes us up. So let's get all that fake rhetoric out your head, man, and think as an African like you are, because the sun rises every day. Same thing they said Jesus did. The sun rises every day and gives life, wakes up life, gives the world love. Plants, when they feel that sun, that's love, it's nourishment, all of that. That's what we get from the sun. Them others, you know, they can't get that nourishment because they ain't built like us. And we out, you know, episode 10. Spark the convo, y'all.
All right, y'all.
I'm gonna put
good
y'all
night.
platforms out there. What's your platforms? Where they can reach y'all at?
Okay. My name is Veronica. You can find me on
Raising your hand.
on Facebook, Veronica County. I know, right? I'm just saying, like, I'm
ready to go to sleep.
Like, I don't like that. Just like this thing. Anyway, Healthy Inspiration Living. www.healthyinspirationliving.com is my website, and Instagram is Restoration V. And I'm here, y'all. And I got a book. Please grab my book. I forgot to talk about that. We're gonna talk about that one day. My book.
I'm still recording. Go ahead and
y'all. CY.
Oh, that's so deep, man. SOULD33P or SOULD33P on all social media platforms. Check us out on iTunes. What is that? Google Play, Spotify. Yeah, man. Several other different music platforms. Check our videos out too on YouTube. Same thing. SOULD33P. So deep, man. We rapping it. That's what we rap, you know.
Isha.
Oh, I'm his sister now on Facebook and on Instagram. CITVE. Remember this. Activate as I speak. You are the magician. You can have whatever it is the fuck that you say out your fucking mouth.
Right, and I'm John Trey. You can reach me on Instagram, John Trey34. Facebook, John Trey, JONTRE. The YouTube to get our visuals is John Trey. The Prophet does spell DA Prophet. You know I'm hood. And you can follow us on all platforms, man. Go subscribe, man. Subscribe, follow, show me some love, show us some love, show some appreciation that we putting this information out here. And you know, like I always say, stop leaving your kids a bill and leave them a will. Peace.
I know that's right.
Wow.
Peace.